So I got real sick of sounding like an amateur now that I'm doing more reviews. Product reviews, such as this one, as well as my book channel, which I review a book a week. So after doing my research like I normally do when I spend considerable money on gadgets, did a search for best microphone in my price range, and Audio-Technica AT2035 ended up being, from what I could find, as the best mic of choice. I'll post a link below for the bundle that I got. It does come with a shock mount, a big long studio cord, and a boom stand. But really, to be clear, the vast majority of what you're paying for is the microphone. The boom stand is kind of cheap and flimsy. It works, it gets the job done, don't get me wrong, but not really a high quality, tough stand. The pop filter also works, is also adequate, I would say, but kind of sags a little bit. You have to keep kind of readjusting it. The cord is tough. Everything that matters that is actually associated with the sound of the microphone is extremely high quality. All the support stuff, not so much. It does come with a shock mount, which is plastic. But other than that, it sounds like almost like I'm in a studio, even though I'm just sitting basically at my kitchen table with this microphone on its stand, which of course I think is great. And I think $170 is not that much to pay to have your quality of your vocals sound that good. So whether you're doing reviews or getting ready to record your latest album, you can do a lot worse than the Audio-Technica AT2035. There is a 2020 and a 2050, I believe. But like I said, for the price point, the 2035 is really probably where it's at. The 2050 doesn't really sound any better, but it costs a lot more. And also I should point out that I did buy an additional pop filter. I did a little bit of research on those as well, and you can get kind of the foam one that goes over it for fairly inexpensive. This one cost me about $13 with free shipping on Amazon. Post a link for all of the stuff below. If you look at, when you click on it, if you look at it, it says it fits the AT2020, but the size of the capsule of the microphone is the same size as the AT2035. So just keep that in mind, it will fit. Also, keep in mind that this is a condenser microphone and requires a preamp. I bought two. I bought one for when I'm using my pad because I use both when I'm recording stuff. And I bought a second one that has a USB out on it, which will connect to your computer. So like a Mac, and it also has two ins. So I have a cheap one and an expensive one. Both have their pros, both have their cons. I'll post a link for both of them below. But honestly, if it's just you, the cheap one is all you'll need. But if you want more than one mic and you're going to be using a Mac, then you're going to want to probably get the more expensive one and just bypass the cheap one altogether. But that preamp, the more expensive preamp, is kind of a pain to connect to a pad. It really is all going to boil down to what you plan on using it for. And of course, in this channel, we're big fans of Audio-Technica. So also depending on what the app you use will depend if the monitoring port on the cheap preamp works or doesn't work. So like for example, GarageBand on the pad, if you that's the app that you have to use, the preamp, there is a little setting where the preamp will work. And you plug it into your monitors and you can hear it, all the effects and everything that you're putting through the microphone. But just for a good, crisp, clean sound for under $200, you can't do any better, really, than the Audio-Technica. And I feel the same way about the headphones, which I'm sure you know I'm a fan of by now, which I will post a link for the two pair that I own in the description below. And that's it. Short and sweet. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll talk to you next time.